Hey guys, my name is Morgan and welcome to today's video. Today I'm transplanting these tomato seedlings in this bed right here. But before I can get to transplanting, I need to get this bed ready, which means pulling out all the weeds, adding a little bit of compost and adding an organic fertilizer that I'm going to talk about a little bit later. It has been raining for like 6 days now, and I finally chose today because it wasn't raining this morning, and now it's starting up again, so yeah, I'm gonna have to make this quick. Alright, so now it is time for a little bit of fertilizer, and today's video is actually sponsored by Organigrow. Organigrow is an organic fertilizer made from the insect frass of over 10 insect species. It helps build your soil, which then in turn gives you really healthy plants and some healthy fruit. So it is really incredible. It helps unlock your plant's immune system as well, making it stronger to pests and diseases. I have tested Organigrow out on a couple of plants and I can 100% say that it works and it is really incredible. So if you'd like to get some for yourself, you can visit the link in the video description. I also added some wood ash as it is rich in phosphorus and potassium, which is going to help the tomatoes build a good root system, and the potassium is going to help the tomatoes produce some healthy fruit. Sure, would you look at that? Came inside to have some breakfast, and like 2 minutes after I came inside, it starts raining properly. So there's the bed down there. Got my Organigrow and the ash on there, so the rain is going to basically make it a little bit nice and compact now, so the wind doesn't blow it around and whatnot. So, and the rain, okay, it's been raining for like 5 days, but the rain also gets the soil nice and ready for transplanting. But yeah, what a perfect coincidence. Alright, so we have a gap where the rain has stopped for a little bit, so let's get these tomato seedlings in the ground. Okay, first thing I need to do though is get this drip irrigation back on the bed, because I'm going to be planting one seedling per emitter. So there's one emitter and there's another one there, so it's probably going to be around 25 centimeters, which is going to be perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm just going to get these on and then we can start putting them in the ground. So I am making them quite deep. It's almost like the whole dibber deep, because these seedlings are actually quite tall, and being tomato plants, they can actually grow roots from the stem, so planting them deep is pretty beneficial actually. So yeah, I'm going to be making them quite deep. So yeah, you can see the seedlings are absolutely massive. It's the biggest tomato seedling I have ever seen. They are like 3 times the size of the last ones I got. Look at that, huge. So yeah, I'm going to be planting them as deep as these holes go, and that's going to be perfectly fine. Because they are so long, the deep hole is going to be very beneficial, because all of that will then produce roots, which in turn gives you a little bit of a stronger plant. So I'm just going to be popping them in like this, and then I'm going to give them a little bit of a push just to close them off. I'm also not going to be doing any thinning at the moment. If there are some that have 2 or 3, I'm going to leave them and I'll check later and see which one is the stronger one, which one do I need to thin out, instead of cutting one now and then almost potentially cutting off the stronger one. So I'm going to leave them and thin them a little bit later. Oh, it's terrible. This is a variety called Heins OP. So it is a slicing variety that can be used for jams and sauces and whatnot, but I'm going to be growing them as slicing tomatoes because it is going to be for a business. Alright, there we go. I have got 48 tomato seedlings in here, looking absolutely amazing. And yeah, they are going to look a little bit either droopy or skinny or like not doing too well, but they will grow out to be as beautiful as all of these other ones over here. That is a different variety, but it's going to be more or less the same thing. With regards to trellising, I'm still not sure what kind of trellising method I'm going to use. I do need to trellis them, so I'm not sure if I'm going to build a structure and then have each one have a string, or if I'm just going to put a stake with each tomato, or if I'm going to flow to weave them. So I'm not quite sure yet, but I will be doing a trellising system and I will be filming everything so you guys can see that as well. And I would also like to mention that tomato plants need around 5 millimeters of rain per day. So I'm going to have the drip irrigation on for around 10 minutes every second day. So that's going to give them around 8 or 9 mils every 2 or 3 days, which is going to be perfectly fine because they actually prefer to have a lot of water every other day than a little bit of water every single day. There we go. That is 48 Heins OP slicing tomatoes transplanted in. Once again, thank you so much to Organic Grow for sponsoring today's video. I'm looking forward to seeing some beautiful growth as always with all my other plants they have shown. Organic Grow is really incredible. If you'd like to check them out, you can visit the link in my video description. Also, don't forget to check me out on Instagram as well. You can follow all of the garden updates and all kinds of videos on my Instagram at Morgan in the Garden. Also, if you'd like to further support me in creating some beautiful videos, you can check out my Patreon. I'll have the link in the description as well. And that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, thank you so much to Organic Grow for sponsoring today's video. And until next time, have a wonderful day and stay active in the garden.